Hello there YouTube, and welcome along to this unboxing video. I'm very excited for today's video. The reason being is because I picked up this Lenovo Chrome OS Chromebook, and yeah, I recently got this, and it is a ice blue and iron grey 128GB model. It's got a long life battery. It's got ultra portable. It's a 2-in-1 detachable laptop. It's FHD IPS display. It's got a 4-side narrow bezel, and it is a 10.1-inch display as well. The CPU is MediaTek P60T octa-core 2 GHz as well. So yeah, it does look absolutely amazing, doesn't it? So what we are going to do in this video is we're going to unbox this. But first of all though, the reason why I do get this is because this year is going to be quite a big year for me, because not only am I going to be improving further with my cooking skills, and of course I will be jotting down some notes on this as well. In terms of like ingredients and how to cook things, like sort of like recipe documents really, in terms of how to cook certain things that I've never cooked before, but also as well because there's going to be a lot of documents that I'm going to be having stored somewhere in terms of like housing paperwork, which is going to be very important and very vital for me throughout this year, as obviously I'm now looking to look for somewhere to live independently. So I thought what I might do is I will crack down and do an unboxing video and show you guys what is inside the box, and then obviously I might show you guys a little bit of like the display and stuff like that once it's all switched on, etc. So without further ado, let's take a look inside the box. Okay, so this is what the box looks like. Look, it's got the Lenovo logo on it. It's got the Chromebook logo on it as well. So what this is it is a Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook as well. And then this is the back. So this is exactly what the model looks like. And then, like I said before, it's a 2-in-1 detachable laptop, ultra portable, FHD IPS display, 4-side narrow bezel. And it's also got a long life battery. It's in ice blue and iron grey. It's Wi-Fi as well, and it's 128 gigabyte of memory on it as well. And like I say, the CPU is MediaTek P60T octa-core 2 GHz. It's a 10.1-inch display. The OS on it is Chrome OS, and the battery life of course is around about 10 hours long. So that is how long of a battery life you get. So what I'm going to do now is try and find out how we open the thing. Okay, here we go. Ba-ba. So let me turn it. So that there is the display. So there we go, the display, there we go. I'll take that tray out so it comes in a tray, and then you get the accessories. So you get the back casing cover, which is technically a kickstand, can I just say, so I will show you that in a moment. And of course you get the keyboard the keyboard as well. You get, of course, a manual to go with it, and then in this one, by the way, you get a headphone jack with it which obviously you connect. Now the reason being is because obviously on the tablet itself it does not come with a headphone jack, so if you do want to listen to music on headphones, or if you're on a call via your headphones or anything like that, then this is obviously something that you're going to need to use. So bear that in mind, keep it safe. And yeah, so just thought I'd let you know, little heads up there. But obviously you get the USB charging cable, which is there, and then it's going to have to open up awkwardly on this side. You get the plug as well. So there we go, there's the plug. So there we go. Right, so obviously let's move all that out of the way, and let's open this up. So there we go. That is the keyboard right there. So it is obviously a lot smaller, the keyboard, in terms of like the normal PC keyboard that you would normally get. I'm just trying to take this little sticker off. There we go. Peel that off. But it's quite good. It feels pretty nice, actually, and I do think that after a while you could get used to it. You probably could get used to this. So obviously there's a little, I don't know how well this is coming up, but obviously there's a little hinge bit here. This is where obviously it's going to connect, but I will show you that in a moment. Okay, so obviously the next thing you've also got is the kickstand. So obviously this is the back. Obviously there's a little hole there for the camera, for the back camera. It does obviously come with a camera on it. And then after a little bit of fiddling around, you have to really find the backing for it. But obviously this is how it stands, and the good thing is it can stand in multiple ways as well, which is nice. It really is nice. It definitely does feel quite nice as well. So that's the next thing as well. Okay, now let's get on to the main thing itself, which is the device. Ooh, there we go. So let me open it. So you've got blue plasticky thing here, and it's got this like really nice metal slate on it, and you know what, it actually really does feel very, very premium. It's got that very, very premium feeling to it for sure. Obviously it's got a front facing camera at the top there. It's 10.1 inch display as well. You've got nothing on that side there. Obviously there's a little bit of a camera bump there, but that's obviously at the back. The camera, you have got two speakers, so you got one on each end. There's one there and there's one there. I really can't wait to try out the speakers, to be honest. And then of course you've got the volume rocker, so obviously the volume up and down button, and you've also got the power button. You have also got on this side the USB port where you'll plug in your charger, and of course your USB to headphone jack port as well. And then finally on this side here you have got the little connector thing, which obviously is going to allow you to connect your tablet to the keyboard. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally put on the backing, which is what I've just done. Now this thing is on very, very tightly, and the really good thing is about this is literally, I will show you, I'm holding it with both hands, look, like that, and it's not going anywhere. Look, it's literally not dropping at all. So obviously you can tell straight away that it's going to be very ideal to stand up on a very solid surface, which is really good. And you can obviously, yeah, you can like move it about, and it's really nice. So there we go. There we are. I'm just trying to settle my camera a bit better so you guys can see. So what I'm going to do next is I'm literally going to connect at the bottom here the laptop itself. So again, very sturdy, very strong, isn't going to fall off. I've literally just shake that, so yeah, so really it does look absolutely work perfectly well as a laptop. I'm very happy with that. I'm very pleased with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut to the next scene where you guys will see me. Basically, I'm going to switch this on now, where you guys will see me once it's all set up. I will, of course, be back, and I will show you the rest of it. I'll tell you what, the screen on this is very bright as well. Really looking forward to giving this a go right now. Okay, so after making quite a bit of mess, obviously I've now set this all up. So obviously this is pretty much the desktop version of Chromebook. However, if I was to, for example, take off the keyboard, this is what comes up under the tablet version of it. So which is quite good. So obviously you've got your calculator, you've got your settings, you've got your maps, your web store, your text. You've also got Duo as well, photos, camera, YouTube, play movies, play music, play games, play books, calendar, Google Drive, Sheets, Slides, Chrome, Play Store files, Gmail and Docs. Okay, so it's very interesting, and obviously now I've got some other things that are coming through on this app on this tablet as well, like WhatsApp, for example. I do believe I've also downloaded Netflix, Disney Plus and Prime Video on this as well. So, but it'll be very interesting actually now, because is this turned all the way up? It is now. It's turned all the way up. So if I was to go into YouTube, for example, let's get YouTube uploaded. Obviously we need my SteveOfficial account. So there we go, and then what I can then do is I can then let's just say we'll watch the news, for example, for a moment. Okay.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Don't put me down. Hey, what's so funny? What do you want?
I mean, to be honest, this is pretty loud.
As more of us were reaching for books as a way to relax.
This is pretty loud, which I'm really glad about. So
as patron of several organisations,
I'm quite glad about the loudness of this.
Jonathan Douglas told me it is a pressing social issue.
So there we go. Let me come out of that now, and then let me. Oh, okay, it's gone back home. And then obviously we can obviously adjust various bits in here as well. So obviously that's just all the notifications there. You can sign out, you can switch your Bluetooth on, and then obviously you can lock it. You can obviously I've got 62% battery left, so I've got 4 hours and 9 minutes left of that. Let's see what else we've got. So we've got the sound, I believe that's the brightness, so you can turn the brightness all the way up, and obviously it is pretty damn nifty actually. So there we go, and obviously you can turn the brightness all the way down as well, so which is pretty dark, but you can have it however light you want, and obviously it's gonna stay on there. So I'm really happy about that. So that's the launcher here. So obviously you've got various things there. Let me open that back up again. You can search your device and apps and web as well, which is really good. You got the Google Play Store, which obviously there we go. Okay, well it's no longer available, so that's handy to know. But obviously you can even just literally, I mean, we can search for example, Spotify. So if I search Spotify, it will come up online. However, what you probably can do, and what I like about this is the trackpad on this is like you can literally just go from side to side on the trackpad, and you can scroll up and down on it, so which is really handy. So there we go. But yeah, so this is pretty decent. I really do definitely say it is definitely worth getting if you are thinking of getting a brand new laptop. And the good thing is about this is the fact that it is going to last around about 8 years, because they have actually announced that there is going to be updates for this Chromebook for the next well, until 2028, I believe June 2028. So I can now get obviously various apps like Spotify, for example. Obviously I use Spotify on a regular basis. I can get other apps on here, BBC iPlayer, because again that's another one that I use on a regular basis. I could get Amazon, because I use that on a regular basis as well. We'll skip that one for now. It's just asking for card details, which I don't want. And then obviously you've got all these various other apps as well that you could potentially get as well. I'm just trying to find another app that I potentially use on a regular basis, which might be on here. I don't use any of these apps as a regular basis thing, so I'm going to come out of that and that and that. And then I tell you what, I'm just going to search for ITV Hub. I use on a regular basis, so we can get that one, of course. I do use UK TV Play as well. So what else have they got on here? Anything any more interesting things that takes my fancy? I don't think there is. I think that's pretty much it. So there we go. That is basically my thoughts. So it's very fast. It is very handy as well. Very compact as well, and very portable, which is really good. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to using it. Obviously, there are going to be apps which I might actually get right now. For example, Microsoft Word is definitely one of them. So I will get that one because obviously I'm going to be using that on a regular basis, and it's also really good because they do seem to be downloading very quickly. So if I was to go into here, obviously look, all these apps are already downloaded onto here, which is very handy. So there we go. I'm really looking forward to giving these a go, and yeah, there we go. So hope you guys did enjoy this YouTube video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are brand new to my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. But from me though, it's goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next YouTube video.